Hello and welcome again on Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. In today's episode we will talk about SLS Life Science Group traded at Nasdaq, ticker name SLS. Well, SLS today did indeed show 30% price action. We see this white candle here, and it's a white candle with some shadows, some small shadows upwards and downwards if you compare to the candle's body. And of course this stock was expecting something like that, because we saw indeed that after having this enormously huge action by somewhere 10ish of December, when the price was going really high from the levels of, let's say, 250 almost to 18, so really many times up, many folds up, and also RSI being crazy, almost 93, very high RSI. So we saw a major decline, of course major correction of the price, and it went with waves, moving all three moving averages. And by the way, we have three moving averages as always depicted at our daily charts. Here on the left you see their legends. It's moving average 20, 50 and 200 being green, blue and red line correspondingly. So all three moving averages were by that time going up, but with deceleration, so they were bending, so their second derivative was smaller than zero. And of course that always this happens at this kind of charts after piercing moving average 20, because it was unable to hold the price, and then it was working as a resist line all the way until we touch moving average 50 here for trading sessions ago. And this is purely classical rebounds from moving average 50 after being pierced moving average 20 on the stocks with so-called 20, 50, 200 pattern. So the stocks whose moving averages 20, 50 and 200 are aligned like this. And until this is the case, of course not saying about super high spikes, for mid and long-term traders it is nice stock to sit in. For short-term or daily traders you just need to catch appropriate wave, and that's what we are looking here. And indeed what was seen, that the price action moved up purely technically, also volume was going high. But what's next? What's tomorrow? Because we see there is no support resist lines in those areas where we're trading now, in those boxes previously historically. So of course now the question will be how to trade here further. And also some, let's say, tip we have already from after hours trade. It's being already minus 5%, so we know that the price cannot hold, and this is important to understand. At the moment it's 784. Of course tomorrow enormous volatility could be happening here, but this is a stock with very small market capitalization. It's only 116 millions market capitalization. And of course with this situation, for the stock, price action could really go crazy, and this is with no actual seen major news, so just technical rebounds. And of course what would happen, it is clear that the further decline will take place. This might take some longer time. We could even go lower than moving average 50 here. Most probably what will happen, moving averages 20 and 50 will start bouncing around each other, so we'll be like waving around each other and until recharging. So with this being said, we need to be prepared for lower price action, because it's clearly seen here that okay, we have here some 2 times proven support line. Until this level there is no buy for this stock from technical point of view. Of course it might spike, whatever can happen, but then it's not a technical trading, not technical analysis based, not mixed analysis based trading. And if you want to be very safe, so this is S1 level. Until we reach it there is no entry, we only enter below it. And with this being said, speaking of where we can enter, actually the first entry levels really starts below it, and let's say you can clearly see there is kind of support level. Well, although it's quite big, but it was seen as a level many times. So at these levels we can say this is 2 times confirmed, at least S2 line that was confirmed in August, but also on the trade by December. So although quite broad channel, almost let's say 20% here, but that's the life, because the stock is also very volatile, and that's the area where you can start buying. So immediately after S1 you can start entering, and it's advised to enter here with portions. So like if you enter in this channel, maybe enter in the higher part of it with one portion and the lower part of it with one portion. So that will be the best entry here. Then you can little bit, let's say, be somewhere in the middle of the channel with your average price. And again, another spike can be seen, but this might take several weeks here. So another spike can be seen either similar to this one or lower. And speaking of lower spike, of course, here is a clear resist level that we can be testing next time. So that would be the price to which we will return from this first entry at dark circle. Should we go lower, well, then it will be quite safe play, because then we have historically based, let's say, supports and resist levels, and therefore the first one, of course, there will start already in this vicinity. So it would be, let's name those lines. I will write it here in the middle, so it will be S3 and S4. So S3, S4 level, and that you can enter again here, average down if the price declines, and by that time also it will be actually coinciding in moving average 200 here. That sense it's a very nice line. It will be double support here as well. So moving average 200 will be continuing here, and then should it go lower, not expected at all for this chart, but as always we discuss those possibilities. If it will be going lower, then of course you can take it even lower. And then if this is going to happen, so that would be the most logical level where it might decline, and this would be therefore S5, S6 levels. And with these levels being set, actually you can enter again. And not expected maybe on some negative catalyst, because why we propose these very low support lines and average down strategies, because as I just said, this is extremely small market capitalization company. Speaking seriously, when we were in the September, it was actually almost a penny stock, maybe not by the price, but market capitalization, and now it just did this jump in the price. So either way going possible, but technically not. Although with a negative catalyst it can. So therefore it's advised to buy if we do here with half entry with one portion in the first circle, and then in the second circle you do 2 and again 2, so it's still more positive. And in the first one you buy like 0.505 2 times, or the lower part and upper part. Let's write it here. So it's a 6 portion play, and you enter in the first circle. Let's write it now like this. 0.505 portion somewhere inside of the circle. Then if you need, you average down again in the second circle with 2 portions, and if needed, if we go there, you average down again in the last circle again with 2 portions. So this way it will be actually 6 volumes trade, very safe, and could give to very profitable behavior with the spikes. But this is time consuming trade, because we will need to wait until we relax. And just to give you this this hint, so time, it will take some time, because we need slowly relax, and we can see here from the previous relaxation it took almost 1 month before first spike, and then almost another month before second. So it could be a couple of weeks there. But it also creates a nice opportunities to enter. But it's entry immediately once S1 is true. So if S1 is true, then you immediately start entering with the first circle. So that's the strategy for SLS. Actually, very volatile still, not that fast stock. You will need to show some patience here to play, but could be giving nice profit if you wait. And definitely don't buy with all your portfolio. Be very careful average downing, because again, very small market capitalization. Be aware of this. With this being said, good luck with SLS. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you didn't do so already. Also, let's stay connected at various social medias like Facebook, Instagram. You can also check our free mobile application in the description to this video. With this free mobile application, you can always find our latest 14 videos uploaded to the channel without really need going directly to YouTube and manually checking those. So let's stay connected. Let's not lose new opportunities, new interesting discussions for US-based stocks, and new ways to make profit. With this being said, good luck again with SLS, and see you at another episode of Stocks Advisor channel.